Hey Virgo Libra, we are checking out your October 16th to 31st energies. See what's going on for you cusps. And the first card is a daily guidance from your angels card. And I'm just cutting the deck. Your card is trustworthy guidance. It says you've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need anything you need related to this idea. So it looks like they're giving you the thumbs up here, and they are helping you. They're right behind you, basically. They're letting you lead the way because they know your idea is good, and they're just keeping a close eye and making sure everything goes as planned. So it looks really good, guys. We're going to check out some Vice Versa Tarot and see what else the cards have to say. Oops. Okay. My goodness. Very first card. 8 of Cups. And it's not the same as the 8 of Cups where they're walking away. This person is sticking around, and they are definitely wondering where this cup has gone. So, it could be that you kind of lost hope and you weren't really sure how to proceed. Almost feeling like left out or down and out, or it's interesting now because I do see something about being orphaned and wondering maybe who your parents are, why they did what they did, or something along those lines. So that's pretty deep. Your next card is the Knight of Wands, and this one, this guy is walking away. This one is coming towards you and ready to work with you or whatnot. This one is walking away, leaving the situation. So I find that very interesting after we just talked about the 8 of Cups not being the person that's walking away. So that was probably you, and then this energy is leaving the situation. And so it may be that you, with this particular idea you have or something, there is a person that you shouldn't work with here. Or if they leave the situation, it may be the best. Or I mean, if they leave, don't try and stop them. Just let them go, maybe. Again, I also feel this feeling of orphaned, possibly by the father figure. It could be time to meet them or look for them, or maybe they're looking for you. Something along those lines if you were adopted. You have the 8 of Swords. And I feel like this person is trapped by their own thoughts or their own will. It's definitely a feeling of what if. And so I feel like if you are still held back on this idea because you're still wondering what if, you're never going to know unless you try. And I feel like that's why the eagle here is almost whitewashed or water washed or something like that. It's because it's like a vision of what could be. It's not it's not reality yet. So if you're holding yourself back, I think you really need to remind yourself that you've got this good idea and it's time to move forward with it. And next you have the Temperance card, and it's the back side of the Temperance card. So Temperance is about being grounded and being re-energized, can be about healing, that kind of stuff. When it's this side, I feel like you're not grounded, or you're not trusting your own abilities here. And so it's causing like a lack of healing in some way, or it's really interesting because I feel like these wings are just put onto this robe. So it's almost like a costume. So Halloween is coming, so it could be that, but I feel like you're trying to put on a show in a how do I explain it? It's like you want to do this, but you're holding yourself back, and then you're almost showing other people that the reason you're being held back isn't necessarily your fault. It's something to do with the other things around you, or maybe you're putting on a mask so you're not actually being yourself in this situation. But I feel like if you could get to this more healing aspect, then all of a sudden those wings don't look so much of a costume, and they fit you much better. I feel like there's something about that going on. And so maybe that is something to do with, if you were orphaned, meeting your parents, because you may not know what kind of angel wings to put on because you don't really know your heritage or something along those lines. So there is some kind of facade going on here. And so I feel like you need to figure out what this great idea is, because this is going to catapult you out of this particular energy into something much more healing, because I feel like it's a lot of, like, you just feel like everybody's turned their back on you or left you or something like that. And because of it, you don't know your own identity. Just remember, you can ask for help with the situation from your guides, because I think that's where you're going to get the most help, is them kind of nudging you forward in the right direction. Helping you take off the mask if there is one, or helping you untie those ropes if you feel bound in some way. And I'm thinking it's mostly mental, so because I do feel too like if you have this great idea, you're holding back again because you just don't think it's going to work out. But I think it will work. Again, you just have to do something different, and With the underlying energy as the Ace of Swords, that is something different. That's a new intellectual idea, a new way of thinking, a new way of communicating. And it's firm and powerful and really solid here. And the best part about this is the eagle is now solid. It's not just a figment in your mind. This is reality. So I feel like that's the main thing that's going on here, is you have to decide what's real and what's not real in your own reality to move you forward with this idea or possible reconciliation or something along those lines. So that's a really interesting spread, guys. I hope it helps for the next couple of weeks. Do enjoy Halloween if you are going to a party, because it looks like if you do, it will be an interesting one. Alright, so enjoy your time, and I'll see you in November.